Alright, ladies, I'm going to make a bit of a sad video here, I guess. Let me turn this down a little bit, all the way in the red. Not that spectacular. I'm uploading one video right now, but this has to do with the hardcore video stuff. Alright, so I'm going to describe specifically what happened to me in this hardcore video real fast, just so we're clear. There's a mage over here in the background. I click on her, like, Chrono Mick or whatever the heck it is. Crone and whatever. Level 31, a little bit twinked out, AoE farming mage. So I partied up with the mage. We came in here and we gathered up a pack of mobs. And as you do with a paladin, when you're gathering up a pack of mobs, you'll often use bubble to help gather up a nice big pack of mobs if you're AoE farming with a mage. And I gathered up. We gathered. We gathered up. So I gathered up like the left side of the room. She gathered up like the right side of the room. Then I consecrated on them to get their aggro. And then she tried to freeze them all in place, but one of them didn't freeze and kept running after her. I tried to stun it with the rest of the pack so that she could blizzard it, but my stun resisted, and the mob just kept running at her. And it was at that point the mage basically roached out. The mage literally just ran for their life. What you're supposed to do as a decent human being is you're supposed to put at least one blizzard on the pack of the mobs to slow them all, and then to make your escape, right? But what was going to happen? What was going to happen, of course, was because I'd already used bubble, right? So I'm basically screwed. But what was going to happen was when the mobs get unfreezed, they're going to chase the mage for about 10 seconds. And when they're done chasing the mage for 10 seconds, they're going to switch on the next thing and chase it for 10 seconds, which means that they're going to chase for like something stupid like 20 seconds. So they're going to chase the mage for 10 seconds, and they're going to switch to chasing me for 10 seconds, which is how I went all the way from where I currently am on the little mini map up here to being dead at the doorway over there. Now, I did fail to follow my own rules as a classic WoW hardcore paladin because I didn't have any swiftness potions. And if I actually had a swiftness potion, I would have escaped with my life, no problem whatsoever, done and dusted. But in my mind, I was like, I'm never going to need a damn swiftness potion until I'm in my 30s. Something would have to go horribly, horribly, stupidly wrong in order for me to need a swiftness potion. And it turns out I was just playing with a mage who, if they didn't intend to get me killed, they certainly did an amazing job of getting me killed. I'm not unhappy about it in the sense that I don't feel like I need to report the person or anything for leaving me to die. One, they could have just been completely stupid and didn't know what the hell was about to happen. Or the proper way to AoE tank under those circumstances. But if a mage is going to AoE farm at this early of a level on mobs like this, they're going to die eventually anyways. Like, they're not going to make it. So there's no point in reporting a person who's probably already dead as I'm talking about it right now. Alright, so on to the sad part of this video. So yeah, so I failed to follow my own rules. I didn't have a swiftness potion. If I had a swiftness potion, I would have easily survived that. I am an idiot. Now I could, and you guys will have to comment in the comments below. I'm not kidding about this. So I am highly unmotivated to try hardcore again, and I'm going to explain why. If you guys really, really, really fucking want me to do it, I will actually try hardcore again. But if I don't get some Patreon support, or you guys aren't like upvoting the shit out of this video, or you guys aren't just pressuring, basically bullying the shit out of me with peer pressure in the comments below, I am not fucking doing hardcore again, and I want you to at least hear out why that is. All right, hear me out on this. All right, number one. Okay, so the first thing I want you to notice is that my current time over here in frickin' China is like 2:34 a.m. So I've discovered that the only time that I can actually be up in China and play effectively hardcore without lag is between the hours of like 2 a.m. and basically like 7 a.m. So like 5 hours a day at like horrifyingly early hours, which is just a nightmare. But it's the only time period I can really do it, and therefore level safely in Classic World of Warcraft and have any kind of real fun. Also, even when I do this, I do get lag spikes every now and then where I just lose control of my character for like 30 seconds, and it's incredibly nerve-wracking, and I'm not having fun with it whatsoever. So between the random lag that I'll get from time to time and the hours that I have to put into it, and the reward that I'm getting out of it, I'm just highly unmotivated to do this stupid classic World of Warcraft hardcore thing. It's a super pain in the ass, and I really don't. It's not fun for me. Is basically what I'm trying to say. I'm basically doing it as a job, and in my opinion, there's nothing really new for me to learn about anything other than all the little ways I can fuck up and fail to follow my own guides and get killed. Holy crap! What else is there to say? That's about it. I guess that's my only real complaint about the whole hardcore thing. Oh, but the only other thing is something you guys won't care about, which is it's really digging into my work with other things. Because again, in order to play this, I basically have to screw up my sleep schedule, which means rather than sleeping 8 hours a day, I'm sleeping 12 hours a day, so that I can be up late at night, sleeping during the day, that kind of a thing. It just sucks, and basically it's hurting my other projects that I'm supposed to be working on, like my video game and yada yada yada. The other reason why I'm not super interested in playing classic hardcore is a petty personal reason, and I'll spit it up to you guys really fast here. So the classic dev team came out with Season of Discovery, and I made multiple videos on my thoughts on it, but this one guy's comment here I think might as well be speak for me on the subject, where he says, "Players, we just want new vanilla content, dungeons, raids, etc. Blizzard, how about rogues that can tank?" And that's exactly how I feel about the subject, almost one to one, where it's like, let me get this straight. They're proposing that I play retail WoW, but in the classic World of Warcraft world. How about fuck you and no? Is basically my take on that. But no matter what Blizzard was going to come out with, my stance on the subject was very simple. And that was, I don't care what you do, Blizzard, give us fresh, classic, no change servers. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're coming out with some retail garbage nonsense that I'm going to hate. Just give us classic, fresh, no changes servers. I asked for classic, fresh, no change servers when TBC came out. They did not give us that. If you think Season of Mastery was a fresh, no changes server, you're out of your damn mind. When Wrath of the Lich King came out, I asked for classic, fresh, no change servers. They did not do that. Now they're coming out with Cataclysm and Season of Discovery, but guess what also they're not coming out with? Classics, fresh, no changes servers. When this happens and Blizzard does this, I become a highly motivated human being to unsubscribe to Blizzard, to stop playing for quite some time, and to stop playing videos or making videos for like 3 or 4 months until eventually I come back and I want to make videos again for whatever reason. So a combination of dying in classic WoW hardcore and this Season of Discovery stuff with no fresh, no changes is getting me in the mood for just disappearing from making videos for like the next 6 months or so until people come to the realization that Season of Discovery is actually a season of disappointment. Anyways, my final thoughts on the subject are that I find all of this to be poetically ironic. Why is that? Because I am known as I'm the PvP guide paladin who does not actually PvP, because I never actually got a two-handed weapon for my paladin in Classic World of Warcraft. Insanely bad luck, but I never managed to get a two-handed weapon for my paladin in Classic World of Warcraft. And you can't PvP as a paladin without a two-handed weapon. Or you can make PvP videos, but it'd be like meme videos, and you can do all right. You can kill this class and that class, but it's just stupid. There's nothing to learn from it. Get a damn two-handed weapon. So I am the PvP paladin, PvP guide making paladin that doesn't PvP. And then now, poetically, ironically, I'm also the hardcore PvE guide paladin that can't make it to 60 on hardcore servers, which I find hilariously amusing. So it's like I can lead other people to victory in PvP and to win PvP tournaments, but I can't actually make PvP videos myself. And now I can lead other people to 60 in hardcore and change the meta and everything, but I can't actually make it myself. So at this point, I'm just like, well, fuck, you know, what it is what it is. Current plans that I did have were I can jump on BattleNet here real fast. I think. Jeez, why not? It'll take a million years. But the current plans that I did have were basically a lot of them. I think, in my opinion, were somewhat killed by a stupid season of Discovery. So of course I was doing the hardcore thing, but I died because I'm stupid and I suck. I really like grouping up with people and helping people, and it kind of pisses me off that I can't do that in classic hardcore because they'll get me killed. I'm not going to lie. So option one was I wanted to solo as many of the bosses in classic World of Warcraft as I possibly could with a paladin, just showcasing what paladins could actually do. So we're talking like, you know, Dead Mines, Shadowfang Keep, damn it, Scarlet Cathedral, Swamp of Sorrows, like, you know, not Swamp of Sorrows, Sunken Temple, all that stuff. But with Season of Mastery coming out, like, I don't know who the hell's going to be interested in that, so that's kind of stupid. Yeah, my poor paladin here, he still doesn't have his two-handed weapon. I can show you real fast. I've had this forever. Right here it is, my sulfur and hammer that I've had forever, and I got my only weapon that I have that's a decent two-hander is Jeklicks. But other than that, I got every piece of gear in the game that you could possibly want, like rank 13 gear, yada yada yada. Don't have Burrow or Shell Trinket. That's one thing that I could really like, or the 100 all resistances trinket from what the hell is it? AQ 40. Yeah. And the only other thing I was even remotely thinking about was go over here, picking on Peaceblade. To try to get me into the help me get into the Henhouse server, and I could where I'd actually get access to the gear and I could showcase dueling against the best players in the world as a paladin, so I could officially stop being the guy who makes guides but doesn't actually show any PvP videos. But again, Season of Discovery is coming out, so who the hell is going to be interested in that? Like, what I would be making classic WoW content for classic WoW when all this Season of Discovery stuff is going to be the new and greatest thing for at least the next 3 months, until people realize that it's actually, they're literally just playing retail in the world of classic World of Warcraft. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, that I just have to kind of disappear for a little while, like 3 months. So my master plan is to go work on my my video game, basically. And whenever I pull up this here, and I pick up my videos, or I get my MS Paint stuff, you can probably see some of the craziness here. A lot of these images are associated specifically with the game, but I definitely need to go work on that. Oh yeah, this video right here. This is my F Drakova video. That's Drakova. If you don't know, that's his wife. Yeah, that's his name. You can go pick on him if you want in real life. Fuck that guy. I was so pissed off about him not coming back in Classic WoW. I basically doxed him. I'm like, fuck you. Go. Actually, literally looks like his paladin character. I find that so funny. And no wonder he always does that hairstyle in Classic WoW. That's actually kind of cool. What else we got going on here? That's about it. But yeah, so I got to go work on my video game. I think I'm going to go do that for a few months. I've been putting it off, making all these damn WoW videos for you guys. But yeah, if you guys want to bully me in the comment section and peer pressure the shit out of me, or support me on Patreon, to actually go, if you want to be like, fuck you, Pally Time, like, have $50, go try Classic World of Warcraft again, I'll go try hardcore again, and I will 100% follow my rules from now on. Speed potions, not grouping up with people, not fucking around whatsoever. But other than that, I am 100% excited to wash my hands of this hardcore crap for a few months, and go work on my my video game for a while, and just try to relax. Like, holy crap. Anyways, I'm in video here, and Deus Volt, boys. Yeah, is what it is. Anyways, I honestly I hope you guys have a really good time in Season of Discovery if it is your jam. Definitely not my jam. I hope you guys don't do what I do and can learn from my mistakes in classic World of Warcraft hardcore. Have speed potions because lay on hands will not save you if your bubble is down. Right, the mobs are just going to keep chasing you. Don't group up because you with people you don't know because you have no idea if they're going to be semi-retarded monkeys or not. And try not to play if you lag like a god like I do. And Deus Volt, boys.